All right, guys. So today is day one of my new block, and we're officially 13 weeks out now. So I'm going to go from triples to doubles to singles. That is the pipeline going forward on both squat and deadlift. And then for bench, I have a top double, and then I'm doing a fatigue single. And then next block, I think I'm ramping up to maybe two singles, like a top single and then a back down single. And then I'm ramping up to, I think, three singles afterwards. I'm not sure, though. We'll see how bench progresses. In my opinion, bench is the hardest movement to get data on and truly build. But squat and deadlift for me have been pretty linear. So I'm going to keep that pipeline set in stone, but bench is subject to change. Today I have a triple on squat with, I think, 235. I'm trying to end the block with around 290, 295. My PR was 290 last macro going into Advances. I think that was like my second block back from Worlds. So I'm trying to beat that. So if I go 292, I'll be happy. 295, I'll be ecstatic. And then for deadlift, I want around 350 because I did fail the 350 triple last time I attempted it. I'm not sure how. My second rep flew, but then my third just did not budge from the floor. So I'm going to try to reattempt that. And I do have better momentum this time around compared to last, where I was coming off the 12-day hiatus from Worlds. And I was basically playing catch-up the entire time. So now I'm actually coming off a productive block, a block that wasn't that fatiguing. I'm still pretty primed, and my fitness levels are high, and fatigue isn't too bad either at the moment. Very excited to start this new block. Got some PRs along the way, hopefully. And then bench, I'm trying to hit around a 217 fatigue single. 215 I'll still be happy with. 220 if things go fucking insane. So we'll see. But excited to start, and let's get to it.
First person I ever coached back when I was 17.
Squats are done, and I ended up doing a 235 top triple. Moved fairly well. Body is still kind of cooked from last week 3, because today's week 1, like I keep saying. And then for my back downs, I had a 205 top set of 5, and then I dropped it again to 190 for the rest of the 2x5. So 4 total sets today, and I'll have 4 total sets going forward for the rest of prep. Even though last block I only had 3, so we finally introduced the 4th one. Hopefully we can build a little more leg mass and squat momentum, because my squat is by far the weakest of the 3 lifts, relatively speaking, at least. So I got to squat, at least 315. I cannot be totaling over 9 with a sub 700-pound squat. This shit is just, it's not acceptable. So that is all I'm going to be focusing on going forward. My deadlift will rise as a result. Usually when my legs get bigger, when my legs get stronger, my deadlift follows suit. And then bench seems pretty I guess, slow and steady. It's not like I'm adding 5-10 kilos every block, but I think I can squeeze out 2.5 kilos a block from now until Sheffield as well. So yeah, excited to keep building. Body weight's in check. I'm like 85, I think, one today. So I'm done with my deficit. Now I'm gonna just stick to maintenance, maybe like a very small bulk. And whenever I get to like 86, I'll just maintain that for the rest of prep. Because I can easily do like a 3 kilo cut. Like for the Vantis meet, I cut from I think 86.1 to 83 pretty comfortably. All I did was a gut cut, sauna, laxative as well, and then of course my spitting technique. So cutting's not going to be an issue, and with the recomp I have deployed, it's usually a very easy rehydration method where I can just get back to the platform weighing around like 88, 89 kilos sometimes. So yeah, cuts on point, body weight's on point. So all I got to do now is just get fucking stronger. There's no other excuses. So accessories have been maxed out as well. Basically been tracking every single set since Avantis. Every set, every rep, every single weight. I'm jotting it all down in my journal. And I'm forcing the progress on that. Like I literally go into my sessions, I write the weight I'm doing and the reps I'm going to do, and I have to beat the previous week no matter what. So if I write it down, I got to do it type of thing. You know, I'm not going to go back on my word and not execute what I put my mind forth, right? Or I put my mind towards. So yeah, time to bench. I got, I think 182 for a double or 185, maybe 187. Not sure. I got to check the program. But then I also have a 192 fatigue single afterwards. So it should be relatively easy. Hopefully I can work up to that 215, 220 range this block. But we'll see. I'm not going to, force the progress. Because I am pushing accessories pretty damn hard on my upper body. Like I'm PRing the incline dumbbell press, triceps, lateral raises, dumbbell shoulder, and all that. So I still feel it right now. Like I went RP ton on the week one. I'm taking my accessories harder than I've ever had before in my life. So this has got to pay off. And hopefully with the small surplus I'm going to be in right now, I can really pack on some good, lean, contractile tissue, right? But yeah, time to bench now. Lord. Bruce. So the bench session is over with. I ended up doing a 182.5 top double. And the goal of this block is to get around like a 205, maybe even 207 top double, because I think I've pressed 205 for 2 before, but it was like RP a million or something and touch and go. So hopefully I can at least match that and just clean up the execution. And then for my single, I ended up doing 192.5, but it was with the pound greens, not like the kilo greens, so it looked a little bit different, but trust me, it wasn't 192.5. And the goal is around 215, 220 on that week 4, depending on how hard my first double is. And then for the back downs, I did an entire 5x2 with 172.5. I just recorded the last set, so that's the video I'm going to post, or that's the video I did post. So yeah, pretty easy bench session overall. Ended up warming up 1, 2, 3 reds, save a bit of time because I do have somewhere to be after this. But yeah, now it's on to deadlifts. I have, I think, 280 for 3, and then some max back downs. So I'm going to fly through that real quick. Probably just go 1 rep, 3 rep top set, get it over within like 10, 15 minutes. And then I have RDLs and hamstring curls, and I think like 3 sets of AMRAP ab wheels. So just hit failure basically on those, which I probably won't record. No need to. So yeah, I'll get to the deadlifts and then do my outro, and that's pretty much it. See you guys soon. So week 1 SBD is done. I ended up taking the 280 kilo triple on deadlift, and then I had a back down triple with 245, and then a 2x6 with I think 215. So pretty easy work overall. Body feels pretty good, especially considering last week was somewhat intense. But as you know, I usually push those week 4s a lot more intensely. So considering all things, I think I'm in a really good spot. So yes, now it's time to push. Hopefully I can get around like that 295, maybe 220, and then 350 triple on the deadlift at the end of the block. All of those would be, I think, pretty substantial PRs, especially the one on deadlift, because I remember failing that 350 for 3 a while back. But I have hit 345 for 3, I believe. So I just need to make sure the fatigue is dialed in. I am recovering and pacing accordingly as well. But I am pushing accessories to the max right now. So I think my main bottleneck is size. I'm not the biggest 83, as you can tell. I have a lot of room to grow. I used to be a lot leaner at 75, so I definitely have the experience to sit at a leaner frame. So we'll see when the time comes, but for now, I'm gonna just take it day by day, enjoy the experience, and give it my all during this prep, because this is probably the most important meet outside of Worlds that I'll ever be going to. It is the last Sheffield at the old auditorium, I believe, as well. So I'm trying to end it off with a memorable experience for sure. But yeah, all right, done yapping. Time to edit this video, and I'll talk to you guys next week. See ya.